Something from you today. Nice. So, before the recent judgment of the Federal High Court in Nigeria, whenever you are accosted by police officers, they usually do not allow you to either film or record. In fact, whenever you try to film or record them, they would either harass you or seize your phone or break your phone. Just do something that would make you not to record them or film them, because what they were doing or what they do are illegal. So they will not want you to record them so that it will not be on air, so that you don't expose them. Okay. And it's been going on and on. Some of them move around without their uniform, without properly displaying their names or their identity for people to know that they are police officers. Sometimes they move around with vehicles that are not branded, for people to know that this vehicle actually belongs to police officers. So some people now became confused. When am I being accosted by kidnappers or by criminals? When am I being accosted by police officers? People get confused. And one day, one legal practitioner, Mr. Uwaifu, after a long day's work, was coming back home, and all of a sudden, a black Sienna vehicle double crossed him, and he pulled by, and they accosted him. They started interrogating him, and they actually introduced themselves as police officers. And he was wondering, how can you be police officers? Your vehicles are not branded, you are not properly dressed, your identity is not even revealed in any part of your uniform or your outfit. I don't know if you are actually police officers or you are kidnappers. And also, he tried to record them as they were carrying out their searches. And before you know what is happening, they dragged his phone and smashed it, just obstructed his recording. And then afterwards, he approached the court. He went to the Federal High Court and filed an action for the breach of his fundamental rights before the Federal High Court. And then a new judgment was given, which is what is operational now. Recently, it's just it's not even up to a year that this judgment was delivered, and that is what is operational now. And a lot of people, especially in Nigeria, still think that they still do not have the right to record police officers in the course of their duties, or that that they should hide their phone or their devices whenever they are accosted with police officers. So I decided to put it out there just in case. You never can tell. Oh, okay, Cindy, that's okay. That's okay. So, you never can tell if who the people you are recording are actually police officers or not, if they are actually recognized by the police force. You never can tell. So there is need to record. And, the court gave a very interesting decision that actually laid this matter to rest. First of all, the court entered judgment in favor of the legal practitioner, Mr. Waifu, against the Inspector General of Police and 3 others. The court ruled in his favor, in the favor of the legal practitioner, for breach of his fundamental rights to dignity of human person, and awarded the cost of 5 million naira in his favor against the police force for infringing on his fundamental rights, and then a further and an additional cost of 2 million naira for cost of litigation, which is the regular and the usual thing, because everybody that loses or brings the other person to court must pay for litigation. Okay, so that was the decision of the court. But the most I'm talking about the right of citizens towards police officers or law enforcement agents in their countries. Okay, so probably in Nigeria it is called police office. They are called police officers, but in your country they may be called something else, I don't know, but law enforcement agents. So I'm also talking about the decision of a court, the decision of a court that gave rise to these rights. Do you understand, Mr. Anna? Or I don't know what I can't pronounce your name. So that's what I'm talking about here. So now, what are the additional rights now of citizens? Now, one of them is that the citizens now have the right to record police officers in the course of their duties. While they are carrying out their duties, citizens have the right to record them either with their phones or with their smart glasses or with camera, whatever it is, but they have the right to record. And then the court went further to other police officers that henceforth, going forward, if you have to use vehicle in the course of your duty as a police officer, you have to use branded vehicles, or identity that tells that you are from the police force. And also mandated police officers going forward to prominently display their names, their tags, their identification prominently, either on your clothes or on your badge. Prominently display these names so that the people that you are dealing with will know who they are dealing with. And then further order that police officers should henceforth not intimidate, harass, or seize and or confiscate devices of citizens used in recording them in the course of their duties. In the course of carrying out their duties, police officers should not seize or confiscate or destroy the devices of citizens. Now, the question now is that I don't know how. Hello, Fensat. I hope I got your name right. Sorry if I don't pronounce your name well. How are you doing? Thank you so much. No, I'm not. I'm actually African. I'm Nigerian. Are you Chinese? Jim, are you Chinese? So now the question is, do you have law enforcement agents in your country? Or does this kind of laws exist? Oh, thank God you're doing good. Okay, so in Canada now, Jim, you're in Canada, right? So in Canada, do you have law enforcement agents? Are they called police officers? What are they called? Okay, you're a Jamaican living in Canada, all right. So the law enforcement agents in Canada, okay, what are they called? Are they called police officers? What are they called? And do you have the right to record them in the course of their duties? Do you have the right, okay, to record them, maybe probably as they are searching you, as they are carrying out their duty? Do you have the right to record them? Or do they have the right to confiscate your device when you are recording them? So that's what we are talking about today. Okay, that's what they are called. Thank you so much, Jim, for responding. So Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Wow, I've learned this one. RCMP, Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Nice. Oh, you have the right to record them. But in Nigeria, before now, we don't have the right to record them until the court now ruled and gave a new policy. Okay, that we can now record. Formerly, if you record them, they will either confiscate your device, smash it, destroy it, or even harass you. Because of course, what they are doing at the time, most times what they are doing is not lawful. It's unlawful, it's illegal. So they wouldn't want you to put them out there. So I'm glad that you have such rights. And then secondly, I want to ask, I would love to, probably one day. I would love to. So secondly, Jim, thank you for engaging on this live. So I want to also ask you, Jim, that this Royal Canadian Mounted Police, do they move around with their uniform or with their identity um, properly crested, or their name tags displayed on their outfit? Like, do they have a known uniform or outfit that they wear, that when people see them they know that they are actually police officers? Do they have such outfit, and do they usually display their name or identity on their outfit, at least so that when you're dealing with them you know who you actually dealt with? Jim, does such things exist in Canada? Does it exist? Jim? Jim, where are you, Jim? Oh, okay, okay, okay. So you said 95% of them are uniformed with full identity, see? And 5% undercover. Oh, that's nice. So before the judgment of this court in Nigeria, most times they don't come with their full identity displays. Sometimes they don't even come uniformed, So sometimes you don't even know if you are dealing with a criminal or with a police officer, because the police officer will just with his mouth tell you that he's a police officer. There's nothing on him that shows that he's a police officer. So most times people are scared, they are confused as to who they are dealing with. So I think that Canada has a more structured and organized system. Thank you so much, Jim, for responding. And I believe that this new decision of the court in Nigeria would set the record straight with respect to the rights of citizens to police officers. Now, Jim, over to you. Do you have any question for me? Do you have any question for me? Do you want to ask me any question? And then my friends here, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Watch my latest video on my channel. It's a very interesting short video. Like, it's a long form video though. It's just like 5 minutes long, and it talks about what we do in events that are unlawful. Please don't forget to watch that video and give us a thumbs up here as well. Okay, so Jim, you said, do Nigerian police monitor internet usage and social media posts? No, they don't. They don't have, they are not yet equipped, and most of them are not even as exposed to the extent of monitoring internet usage and social media posts. So no, they don't actually. I don't know, do they do it in Canada here? Do they monitor internet usage and social media posts in Canada? My answer is no for Nigeria, but in Canada, does it happen like that? Wow. So that means as you're in Canada now, everything you do online, they are seeing it, they know. Is that not an infringement on your privacy? Is that not an infringement on your privacy rights? Or is there an extent to which they would know, they should know, or they have access to? Hi, Nalak. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Jim, you said it's a gray area. Oh, okay. So it's something that is it something that just started? Like, is it a new innovation? Is it a new innovation? Okay, you are self-sharing of that information when the terms of service with social media companies who are required to disclose that information to. Okay, 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 okay. I get, that's how it works. Okay. So just as Just as you subscribe to a service provider, and in the course of your subscription there are terms which you accept, and those terms can give access to the RCMP on request. Anytime they request for you, they can always access. It's not like they are always on surveillance on on you at all times to know what you're. Oh, I get. Maybe they would actually, there are times that they will need it, maybe for investigation, or I get. That's actually good. That area has not been, that area has not been explored in Nigerian, under the Nigerian police force. They've not explored this area. In fact, little incidents of tracking of devices or tracking call is even a little bit difficult. You have to know the particular police force, usually headquarters. Those are the people that have the requisite equipment. Otherwise, I mean, it doesn't, you won't get what you're looking for. So I mean, this is quite good for Canadians and for those living in Canada. They have a very beautiful functional system. I just pray that Nigeria would take a cue from the Canadian police and stop using the police force to commit crime. Stop using it to commit crime and harass citizens. Thank you so much, Jim. Yes, we use both. We use both case law, like this law that I just told you now that is now in force. It's actually a case law. It's a decision of the Federal High Court, which is now law, except it is upturned by a higher court. But for now, it is now operational as law. So we use case laws, we use codified statutory laws. Jim, are you a lawyer? Because you seem to know so much, and you're just making my live video very interesting. Like, we are flowing very well, and I'm happy. So, but we use case laws. What's CPA? We use case laws, we use codified statutory laws, yes. So, but when there is a conflict between a case law and a codified statutory law, the codified statutory law takes precedence. Wow. Nice, but you know so much about the law, and I'm so impressed. It shows that you are quite versatile and you read a lot. Thank you so much. That's amazing. That's amazing. Well done. Well done. I know that my video on what we do in events that are unlawful, if you watch that video, I know you will really love it. You will love it. It's very interesting. It contains a lot of everyday happenings that are connected to legal principles. Okay. Oh, we have federal elections every 4 years. Like, we are going to have one next year. So for every sitting federal officer, government officer, they have 4-year tenure. And at the end of the 4 years, then an election will take place. So it's every 4 years. So how does it work in Canada? How many years? Yes, it's a long time. So if it's a long and frustrating time, because if there is a mistake, maybe we elect, even though most times we don't, the people that sit there are not the choice of the people, of the citizens. They just impose themselves on us. But let me not even go there. But if peradventure there are people that we elected and probably we made mistakes, 4 years is too long for us to wait to right the wrong. So you're right. 4 years is a long time. It's really a long time. I just pray that these laws that put these things in place, the lawmakers should look into it and review it, even if it's 2 years. I mean, 4 years is too long. I agree with you. And most times they would want to come back for second tenure, so they will now stay for 8 years. Can you imagine? When we're even saying that the 4 years is long, the person will want to come back again for another 4 years. You know? So these are the issues. That's what we see in Nigeria. Oh, okay, you have parliamentary system. Okay. Prime ministers have 4-year term, but elections can be sooner if snap election is called in House of Commons. Beautiful. Nice. Nigeria is a federal state, so we operate a federal system of government. So these are the issues. These are the issues. Yeah. So I'm still here for your questions, so Jim. Yes. Yes, I agree with you, you know. I agree with you. I don't even think that there's any state or country that is perfect, you know. Just as we have imperfect people, we have imperfect countries and states. But at least, the very least should be taken care of. Like the ones we can manage, we should manage, fix the system. Let there be functional systems, you know, so that people will not be unduly manhandled or suffer any form of injustice. Okay, so the rule of law must be upheld. Yes, the rule of law must be upheld. The interest of the people. It should be government for the people and of the people. So, which is not the case in Nigeria, and it's so sad for a Nigerian like me. It's so sad when I see some bad comments and my country is being used as an example for some form for terrorism and insecurity and all forms of crime. It's heartbreaking, I must confess. Honestly, you see this topic, this topic is quite heartbreaking, because the effect of this increased Chinese foreign investment is already telling on us. Okay, it's already telling on us, because it looks, I'm not happy if it's let me just answer your question first. I would say I'm not happy, because if it's an investment that is rubbing off positively on the country, then it's understandable, except if they just had an arrangement with our leaders alone, settled them, and then they are now plunging on our resources. You know, they're just robbing us of our resources. So even in our country, we are like visitors, you know, we're like people begging when it's not supposed to be. So recently I saw a new law that I don't know if it has been assented to by the president, but it has been passed. And the law is that they're going to make Chinese language a compulsory language now in our schools, our secondary and primary schools. It will now be compulsory for children to start learning Chinese, as in from where to where. Do you understand? So the I'm not happy is your answer, is the answer that I want to give you. That and then the reasons are these, that they are robbing us of our resources and giving us trash, peanuts, and it looks like we have nothing to do or say about it. Like we are begging. We are even begging them for the crumbs that belong to us. So these are the issues, and it's really sad. It's really sad. So it looks like they just had an arrangement with our leaders, and our leaders just took the money, settled with their family, and I mean, the citizens should go to hell. Yes, I agree with you. These are the issues, exactly. That is it. So it appears as though that these people are strategic. Like it looked like they were showing us, doing us a favor, but at the long run was to plunge and rip us of our resources. These are the issues. Quite sad. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. I mean, you've made this live stream quite interesting. Please send my love to your wife and enjoy your night rest. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up here and subscribe as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My regards to her. Bye. So are there people who have questions? Are there other people who have questions? Any more questions? Any more questions for me? Are there questions? Other people with questions, please, you can ask your questions. So I'm here. You can ask your questions. I'm here for it. Hello, where is everyone? Where are those with questions? Kindly ask your questions. So, kindly ask your questions. Please just give me 2 seconds. I'll be back. I'm still waiting for your questions. My good friends, we have just 5 minutes to go to end this live stream. Kindly drop your questions. So. Hello. Hello. My good friends, I'll soon be going off this live stream. I'll soon be ending the live stream. Just want to officially thank us for the time. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for your contributions and engaging and all. Thank you so, so much. I appreciate you all. So I'm still leaving it open. If you have your questions, kindly drop your questions. If after this live stream and you just realized that you had a question, you can also drop it in the comment section here. Hopefully I'll answer your question. I'll see it and answer your question. And let me know your thoughts about the law enforcement agents in your country and what rights you have towards them in the course of their duties. Can you record them? Are they mandated to display their badges or their names and identity? What are the rights that you have towards them? Let me know. And let's just share our thoughts and discuss together. Okay? So I want to thank you all so much for your time and urge you to stay out of trouble as well. Enjoy the rest of, have a good night rest for those who are sleeping, and for those who are preparing to go to work, please stay out of trouble and have a blessed day. All right then, bye.